Grand Floridian Cafe, Magic Kingdom, dinner at Jungle Skipper Canteen, and a happily ever after dessert party. Welcome to Royal Highnesses, I'm Dan and you are watching my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, very welcome. If you're a returning viewer, you are so welcome, so thank you for coming back. Anyway, as you can see, we are at the Grand Floridian this morning. This is going to be our last night here before we move on to the Riviera Resort. It's currently 8:45. We've got breakfast reservation over at the Grand Floridian Cafe in a moment, so we're going to go and do that. We'll of course bring you along, show you what we have. We're going to have a bit of pool time. I'm going to film the lobby for you today, go and take you by the lobby, show you what's in there, what shops they have, etc. So we have a little bit of a tour around there. Then we're going to go to the Magic Kingdom. We've got a dinner reservation for Jungle Skipper Canteen, and then we've got the post fireworks dessert party booked for Happily Ever After. So this will be David's first time seeing Happily Ever After. I love that show, so I'm really excited to be seeing it again. We've bought Genie Plus today. It's $29. It's really expensive because it's a holiday weekend, it's a Sunday, it's Magic Kingdom. So we paid $29 each, which is way over the top of what you should be spending. You've already paid for your annual pass, you've already paid for your hotel, you've paid for your flight. It's a big extra to add on. But it's not working. So we've got our Genie Plus, we've paid $29 each for it and we can't use it. So let's hope that sorts itself out over breakfast, because otherwise guest relations will be getting a little visit from me very shortly. Anyway, come and join us for our breakfast. Okay, so we're now at the Grand Floridian Cafe for breakfast. Our reservation was 8:45. We were here prompt for 8:45. We'd already checked in on the app 5 minutes before. But the My Disney Experience app is having lots of issues this morning. So when we actually came inside, our reservation just completely disappeared. It wasn't there. So I went to the podium to check that we still had a reservation. We checked in properly, and we had. But then we kept waiting for nearly 25 minutes before our table was available. So anyway, just to tell you a bit about Grand Floridian Cafe, this restaurant is on the ground floor at the Grand Floridian. It's kind of tucked away a little bit, just off of the lobby, right next to 1900 Park Fair, which is currently closed. There is construction outside, so all the windows that you would normally get a lovely view out of, I've got like a kind of hoarding over them, so you can't see out. So normally it's a much prettier restaurant than it is at the moment. Now this restaurant has got quite an unusual menu in terms of how it operates. So the menu pretty much stays the same for breakfast, lunch and dinner, but they take items off and add items in as the day goes on. So it's a little bit strange because you can still get like kind of breakfast items at dinner time, you get some dinner items here at breakfast time. Now they used to do a lobster thermidor burger here, which was my absolute favourite, but it's not on the menu anymore. I don't know if it'll come back, but it was brilliant. Now they do have a full bar here as well, and it is open. But we're not Taylor. We're not going to start drinking at this time in the morning. Actually, no, that's not true, because David is going to start drinking. David is going to. I take that back, Taylor. I'm sorry. So David's having the traditional eggs Benedict, 2 poached eggs, Canadian bacon with hollandaise on a toasted English muffin, and I'm having the grand breakfast. We're both having coffee. I'm having some orange juice. David is having a mimosa with orange juice. They've got loads of cocktails on here, if that's your thing this time in the morning. Lots of different coffees as well. So yeah, really nice menu, a little bit different to what you might find in other restaurants across Walt Disney World. It's very noisy in here though. I've never been in here when it's been so busy and so noisy. But yeah, so let's have some breakfast and of course we'll tell you what we think of it. So I've eaten my 2 biscuits. David is not eating his, which I'm really disappointed about because they are actually really nice. In the UK we don't have biscuits like this. We would call these scones or scones. But these are like kind of savoury scones. They were really warm when I got them. When I put the butter on it, I was actually melting into them, so that's how warm they were. This butter here, this whipped butter, is nice. It's quite salty, it's got like a little bit of salt to it, nice. This one here though was really delicious. It is a little tiny bit sweeter, but it's also got like a kind of citrusy tartness to it as well. I'm not a fan of that.
Tastes of garlic.
It definitely doesn't taste the garlic.
Maybe that's mixing with my, I don't know.
So I'm not the greatest lover of bacon, so I asked if I could have just sausage. But it looks like they've substituted it and given me extra sausage, so I now got 4 sausages. How's that?
Nice. Very nice. My eggs Benedict was amazing. Really, really good. The hollandaise was just lush. The eggs were great. Probably could have been poached a little bit longer, but it was still a little bit snotty around the edge. But no, otherwise it was best breakfast I've had here so far this trip. 8 out of 10. But it gets knocked down because they put ice in the mimosa. You don't put ice in a mimosa. And the salad, they give you a salad, but it was like wilted and not great.
So I struggle a little bit with this because this was always one of my favourite resort restaurants to come to. I love this place, but it was let down a little bit this morning by the delay in getting seated. And then there was quite a bit of a wait from when we ordered through to when the food arrived. So we got here at 8:45. It's now 9:55 and we're yet to pay the bill. So we're going to be in here for about an hour and 15 minutes in total, which is park time for a lot of people. We're quite lucky that we've got 14 days here, 15 days here, whatever it is. And we don't need to rush to the park today, but some people are here for like 2 or 3 days. And if you're spending an hour and 15 minutes of your park time sitting in here, it's not the best use of your time. My food was really nice, the scrambled egg was great, the sausages were really delicious, everyone was hot, the cheesy gratin thing was really good, the service from Halima has been brilliant, but all in all I would give it a 7 out of 10 based on today. So breakfast is done, it's a bit cooler today, it's only 20 degrees at the moment, it's only 10:15 though. So this is the beach pool, we've not been here before, we've not actually sat around this pool. There's no one here this morning apart from the lifeguards. And there is a slide over there. I'm not sure if I'm allowed on the slide, but I might give it a go if I am. David's moaning about the music here already, so we might not be here for too long. It does look like on that end of the pool it's 0 entry, so you can kind of walk in, which is also a nice little touch. And of course there's like a splash pad for kids. Obviously we're not interested in that. Okay, disappointingly, it isn't really hot enough to go in the pool today, so I really wanted to go into the beach pool and try it. The music there was blaring actually, it was really loud. So he's retreated off to the courtyard pool, and I'm going to give you a quick whiz round of the lobby to show you the Grand Floridian lobby. I still can't say that word, I don't know why, it's a little conscious thing now. There's a little monorail going past me over there. So we'll do a little bit of packing I think before we head to Magic Kingdom. We've got a Genie Plus now booked for 2 o'clock. For Jungle Cruise. Then we're going to go and watch the Festival of Fantasy Parade. I'll try and get another Genie Plus for after that. So as you can see at the moment, this side of the building is currently under construction. There's a ramp there if you need a ramp to get up, if you've got like a ECV or a wheelchair or a buggy or a stroller, as you say here. As you walk in you get this lovely, lovely, beautiful smell. It's so nice. So as you come in, as you can see, the beautiful marbled floor. And you can see characters on the floor here as well. There's Peter Pan, Wendy Darling, John and Michael over there. A few of these around the lobby. These are actually made of chocolate. These are chocolate sculptures, which are hand decorated by the Grand Floridian bakers. And the marble flooring here really does give it like a real sense of grandness. And then along here, as you come through, turning around to the right, we'll work our way around the lobby and then we'll go up and do the next floor. There's a shop here. Curious Clovers. This is like a little clothing shop. You can get some lounge flies, you can get some ears and stuff in there as well. Lots and lots of comfy seating here, which is really, really nice. The ornate bird cage in the middle, some enormous chandeliers up there, and of course those domed ceilings as well. As we walk around, this is a restaurant that hasn't yet reopened. This is the Garden View Lounge. They used to do like an afternoon tea here, and I believe it used to have some characters as well. We've got Mrs. Potts down here. As we walk along, there's a rose in the middle, and as we get to the other end, we have Chip. But in here we've got the Sandy Cove Gifts and Souvenir Shop. This looks a bit like a candy store, like a sweet shop. There's lots and lots of different bits in there. And then round here, if you follow around to here, you'll find the entrance for the Grand Floridian Cafe and also for 1900 Park Fair. This table is beautiful. It is actually marble, you can feel that straight away. I always worry walking past this table, particularly if I've had a couple of drinks, I'm going to knock them off. So I don't know how sturdy they are, but I'm not going to go anywhere near it just in case I do end up knocking them off. You know how clumsy I am. And the marble floor, we have Tinkerbell here in the marble, grand piano, and we get people there playing that every afternoon, every evening. It's really nice actually just to sit in here and listen. So going back to those marble floors, this is the one as you walk through the entrance to the resort. As you can see, we've got, I think that's Minnie Mouse there. And then we have Pluto. And then over this side, the main man himself, we've got Mickey as well. I can see Donald. He's on the floor as well. And over this side, we have Goofy. So all the Fab 5 characters are actually in the marble as you come into this resort. Here is the reception desk. This is Bell Services here. And then all these staff here with iPads are here to help you as you come in and out of the resort. They're all really helpful, really happy, really friendly. Just one more bit of marble to show you over here. We've got Cinderella and Prince Charming in the marble here. So it's all these little details. As you walk around the resort, you'll find more and more. Okay, let's go up the stairs. Nice view of the lobby from up here. And we get a closer look at that light as well, which is really, really great. This is where we were last night, the Enchanted Rose. Really, really lovely lounge. I really liked it in here. The light in there is meant to kind of look a little bit like Belle's dress. Really, really pretty. But this lounge is really great. This opens up about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It stays open until quite late. Citrico's and Victoria and Albert's through here. Obviously they're not open at this time of day because they're signature restaurants for dinner. This is one of my favourite pieces in the lobby at the Grand Floridian, the Ferris wheel. It's just so much detail. If you get right up close, you can see just how much detail is on there. This would be the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, which is for doing like kind of makeovers on children, something like princesses. It's not something I pay particular attention to because I do not want to look like a princess. Even if I do behave like one sometimes. In here, this is a shop we'll be coming to a bit later on. In here, lots of bath bombs I can see through this. This is where you get onto the monorail. This is the monorail station, and they have security here. So you do your bag check and stuff here, get on the monorail, and then you skip security at Magic Kingdom, so it saves you quite a bit of time. Mickey or M-Mouse Mercantile, and you can get pretty much everything in here. They've got merch, they've got resort merch specific to this resort. They've also got ears, they've got all the kind of things you might need as a DVC member, all the kind of food items, toiletry items, medicines. This is the kind of main shop here. Now I'm not a Loungefly person, I'm not a Halloween person, but I do really love this bag. Anyway, $88. I won't be getting one, but I do really like it. You can't get this at most resorts, but as you can see, there's a lady there holding the glass slipper for her photo. So that's a really, really quick whiz round to the lobby at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. I hope that's helpful for you. If you have any questions about this resort, pop them in the comments down below. Dave and I would love to answer them for you. We've been lucky enough to stay here twice now. It's our home DVC resort. We're not experts here, but we are certainly getting our feet under the table, as they say. So we've had a little bit of pool time this morning, just chilling out by the pool. It's not the hottest day, so we didn't really work on our tan. And now we're heading for a monorail to Magic Kingdom. We've got 2 Genie Pluses booked now. We've got one for Jungle Cruise and the other one for
Thunder Mountain. Big
Thunder Mountain. We're going to try and watch Festival of Fantasy Parade as well. So come along to Magic Kingdom now. This should be quite a fun afternoon and evening, hopefully. So as you can see, it's a very busy day here at Magic Kingdom. There's people everywhere.
So I got an advert for these flowers come up on my Instagram this morning,
Right, and you've just seen them?
I've just seen them, but they're called pagoda flowers.
Right.
They're cool, aren't they? How weird is that? And now we've... that's so weird.
Are you going to buy some now you've seen them at Magic Kingdom?
Well, I need to research them.
Oh, right.
You can't just buy, you need to research.
Okay, so I told you that Animal Kingdom was busy the other day. I told you that Hollywood Studios was busy the other day, but neither were anything like this. This is absolutely horrendous. So first up, we're going to go on to Jungle Cruise. We have got the lightning lanes. We're down here.
Here, I love your earrings. Where did you get those? Timo. I don't have my earrings. Anyway, welcome to the world famous Jungle Cruise, where we are world famous for being famous all around the world. My name is Skipper Erin. I'm going to be your skipper for as far as we get. A little bit of a boat orientation, okay? How you see this? This is the top of the boat, okay? You see that? That is the bottom. But anytime those two switch, just swim. You're right. Anyway, oh my goodness, can anybody tell me what type of snake this is? A big one. It's plastic. That's right. Also not a boa. Doesn't have any feathers. We are now entering one of my favorite rivers. Okay, are you ready for it? Yeah. Okay, well don't get too excited. It's just called the Nile River. It's to go on for Niles. And Nile. If you don't believe me, then you are in
Denial.
the eighth wonder of the world, the back side of water!
I went on.
Thank you, Wenzel. Lovely to see you.
We've got corn dog nuggets and chips. Crisps.
From Westwood Ho, wasn't it?
We made the classic English-American mistake between crisps and chips.
Happy unbirthday to the rest of you. I love it.
This is the best celebration ever!
So this is our first time in Frontierland on this trip. Last time we were here, we rode Splash Mountain for the very last time, and we're just walking across the Big Thunder Mountain now, and there's a lot of construction going on. As you can see, the scaffolding is still up over what was Splash Mountain. But anyway, for now, we've got a Genie Plus for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. This is one of our favourite rides. So Big Thunder Mountain Railroad has got a 45-minute wait, which isn't too bad for that attraction. As I said to you earlier on, today is a really busy day here in Magic Kingdom. The crowds are enormous, so we did really well. We watched Festival of Fantasy Parade from just by Country Bed Jamboree, so we were really close to Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. So after the parade finished, we could go straight across and tap in. When we came over here, the wait time for the standby line was 45 minutes. We've been on, we got on and off within about 10 minutes in the Lightning Lane, which was really great. But as we've come off, the Lightning Lane queue goes right the way back, pretty much, well, past Splash Mountain. So the queue's really long. They're saying that even the Lightning Lane is now a 15-minute wait just to get to the tap-in point. Wow. And the normal line has gone up to an 85-minute wait, and it goes all the way back. So I'm really glad that we were quite quick on our feet after that parade to get in and out of there, because even with a Lightning Lane, I wouldn't want to queue for this, to be honest. You know it's a very busy day at Magic Kingdom when I'm doing the Swiss Family Treehouse, whatever it is. I don't think I've done this since I was a teenager. It doesn't really excite me even now.
He's a little misery, isn't he?
Huh? Did you call me a little misery?
Little misery.
We're just basically climbing stairs. But it'll be quite helpful in terms of getting our steps in for the day. So at the moment, the Lightning Lane looks like it's actually longer than the standby line. The standby line's only 35 minutes, but the Lightning Lane is absolute chaos. And there's no actual line, it's just kind of a bit of a free-for-all. It's a bit crazy, really. Thank you. One thing I really love about this ride, the thing I love most about it, in fact, is when you come into the queue, it's got like a really, really damp smell, which I think is actually done on purpose as an effect rather than it just being damp. But it really does set the scene for what you're about to do, and I really love that. Do you like the smell, David?
It's the pirate smell, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the pirate smell. David, give me your best pirate impression.
Hi friends, make sure we're behind that.
Dead men tone out of 10. I find this verse to be very scary. Yo ho, a pirate's like
Run up your white flag, you scurvy scum, and bring me Captain Jack Sparrow, or I'll be sending you to Davy Jones.
Did he call me a white flag and scurvy scum?
Give him a broadside.
Wow.
got your number, darling.
That's not very twisty. Oh, no.
Just stop.
Play set with everyone in, and it's got some sand.
That's quite cool, isn't it? How much is that?
$34.99.
What else have they got here?
Little pirate ship
Well, that's cute as well.
with like
How much is that?
Goofy Pluto.
That one is $59.99 for the pirate ship. Any other characters the other side? Nothing.
Minnie, Mickey, and Donald.
Well, that's quite good, isn't it? And this is the gift shop as you come off for the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, isn't it?
Yeah.
We love a ride that drops you off in a gift shop.
We do,
David making friends with a beaky bird over there. Okay, so we are now at Jungle Skipper Canteen. I've dined here once before, back in 2017 for dinner. I really loved it, and it's pretty much a favourite of the whole WDWAO team. I think David will like this. The menu here tends to be a little bit more exotic, and in terms of Magic Kingdom, it's the kind of spiciest option you're going to find here. So if you like your spice, this is the place to come. Although I will tell you, it's Disney spicy, it's not super spicy like you might find at your own local restaurants. But the thing we're going for tonight is the Bayou de Queijo. I never say that properly, but it's Brazilian cheese bread. Now, I don't know if you saw our Brazil trip from May, where we vlogged our series and we travelled around Brazil and went into the Amazon, but we ate an awful lot of this cheese bread whilst we were there. It became a bit of a staple for me, the picky eater. And it comes with, I think he said chimichurri, which sounds really great. It's a secret menu item, so it's not listed on the menu. They don't always have it, but they've got it today, so we're going to have that. On the entrees menu, they've got barbar lamb chops, a curried vegetable cruise stew. Tastes like chicken because it is, which is what I'm going to get, which is crisp fried chicken with sweet chili glaze. The sweet chili glaze is amazing. It comes with stir-fried vegetables and jasmine rice. David has gone for the Hardy Har Char Siu pork, which is char siu marinated pork served with seasonal vegetables and jasmine rice. So how was your food?
Nice. No, it was good. I make a dish similar to this in the UK with peaches and pork. And it's got like a lovely taste of Chinese 5 spice in, which I really like. It's very fragrant. Yeah, no, it was good. Just too much. 7.
7 out of 10?
Yeah.
As I said, I've eaten here once before. Loved it. Food I had again today, loved it. It was really nice. It had a nice little tiny kick to it, but it wasn't super spicy. I do like spicy food anyway, but it wasn't super. It had a nice little kick. It was sweet. The chicken was really well fried. It was crisp on the outside but moist on the inside. The restaurant is kind of quirky because each room is slightly different. I've not eaten in this room before. I was in the main hall just through there before. That is a bit more of a canteen. It's got very high ceilings, it's very loud, very echoey, whereas in here it's a little bit more intimate and it's a much nicer dining experience, apart from that kid behind me that's now screaming. But yeah, it's a much nicer dining experience in this room. Overall, for theme park restaurants, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. We're going to head straight across now to Tomorrowland Terrace to check in for our dessert party. Once we've checked in, we'll tell you all about that, how much it costs and how that all works. And then hopefully we'll give you a good view of the fireworks as well. So if you book a dessert party, you need to check in at Tomorrowland Terrace about an hour before the fireworks show if you're doing the post-party. So we're just walking across there now. We'll show you how the check-in process works. This is the dessert party here. And the check-in podium for the dessert party is just here. So we all touched the podium, we just gave our name, we ticked off the list. We got given a little wristband. And now we're on our way to the viewing area to find our spot before all the pre-firework party people come out and want to get a spot as well. So we're going to go and get in there now. David's marching me ahead.
Get out. If we can get over.
You can stand anywhere. I just need the front and back sidewalk open.
So that was super easy. Hello. So that was super easy. We just literally walked up, showed our wristbands, and we've been let into the VIP firework viewing area for the dessert party people. It cost us $99 each, I think. I'll double check that and put it on the screen. But for $99 you get to sit in this area rather than being crowded with all the people. You get a nice central view of the castle, and you get desserts, cheeses, wines, beers afterwards. The show's not due to start for 55 minutes. We're going to sit down, chill out, have a little bit of a chat and a laugh, and then when the show starts we'll show you some of the show, although obviously due to copyright we can't show you the whole show. So we are now about 2 minutes away from Happy Ever After starting. I'm quite happy with the view we've got. It's quite a nice view, isn't it? Okay, so shortly we'll tell you what we thought about the dessert party. But before we do that, we're just going to try the desserts. David isn't going to try any of them, which isn't really great value for money when you're paying like $99 for this. But I'm just going to try a little bit of each. If there's anything I really like, I'm going to finish it, obviously after we finish filming. But I've got one of everything, pretty much. So I can just show you what there is. So first of all, we've got this coconut cake, coconut sponge, which is soaked in 4 milks, called Treehouse free milk cake. And it's got some kind of cream or something on top. Let's see what this is. That's just whipped cream and some nuts. So it's coconut cake with 3 milks. Let's try this. That's really nice. A bit too much cream for my liking, but it's really, really nice. Then this is a ricotta donut, and it comes with some macerated strawberries. I bought a knife for this one. I'm not entirely sure how that is ricotta. Maybe I've got that wrong, but I'll check and put that on the screen for you because I have filmed all the signs for these desserts. That just tastes like quite a dense donut that's been rolled in cinnamon sugar. The main taste of that is the cinnamon, so very, very nice. Then we'll try the chocolate silk pie next. This is very small, which suggests to me it's going to be very rich. Let's try that. It's if you look inside, you can see it's got like a kind of like a chocolate cream filling, cream on top, and then a little pastry case. It's fine. I wouldn't choose to eat more of that, but it's fine. Over here we've got the key lime pie. That's going to need a knife as well. Really, really nice, zesty, tangy flavours of lime. I like that. Next we've got a chocolate dipped strawberry. Well, you can't really go wrong with chocolate dipped strawberry. Chocolate's great, strawberries are great. One of your 5 a day. Delicious. I'm going to finish that. Then we've got this little, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a little popsicle thing. I think it pops up, and it's like it looks like an Oreo crumb, but it's got a white chocolate flavoured buttercream, it said. So let's try this. That's really nice. The sponge is really, really soft. You can't really taste the white chocolate so much. It just tastes like buttercream. It's very nice. I'm glad Carol's not here while I'm trying to eat this though, because she'd be making some comments, wouldn't she? This one here was a devil's chocolate pudding, and that just sounds terrible, doesn't it? It's going to be really, really rich, I bet. So let's try that. Look at that, it's kind of, it's almost like a mousse, isn't it? So there's a little bit of sponge at the bottom of that as well. It's like a sponge cake with like a thick like mousse on it. It's quite nice. This one here is a cookies and cream cheesecake mousse. So this is giving me vibes of the grey stuff from Be Our Guest. Try the grey stuff, it's delicious.
Don't believe me, ask the dishes.
No, ask me, I'm going to taste it now. Yeah, that's quite nice as well. It does taste a little bit like the grey stuff, but it's much kind of thicker, more solid consistency, but it's nice, it's not the same flavour as the grey stuff.
At this point, Dan is also double parked. I would just like to highlight.
And this last one is a butterscotch pudding. It looks like the same thing inside, just with some popcorn on top. Let's try the popcorn first. I love popcorn. No, the popcorn's good. The butterscotch pudding is delicious. It is very, very sweet. Nice, light consistency. And this is one that I will finish because it's really, really nice. So of these things, this is probably my favourite.
So it was my first time seeing Happily Ever After, the show. It was really good, obviously. Disney know how to do their fireworks shows and lasers and all of that kind of stuff. But for me, I did feel like it was a very different show and a very different feel to Enchantment that we saw last year. But we had a great position because we did the post-show dessert party. So we got a really, really good spot, which last year when we did the pre-show, obviously you go in that area last and we ended up at the back. It still didn't really matter, to be honest with you, because in the video from last year, there's no heads in it, there's no people in it anyway, so, but even so, I think this year was a better spot. I would say the only negative thing about doing it this way was that when we came in from the fireworks, it was very busy, very chaotic getting into the dessert party. It felt like a canteen in a workplace or a school. Like, just lots of people jostling at tables, moving around, shouting, kids running around. Just like it wasn't very elegant. Whereas last year when we did the pre-show dessert party, it was a lot more chilled, wasn't it? It wasn't like that tonight. It was a bit. It felt like a bit like a free-for-all. Yeah, and to be honest with you, I think now I've done both pre and post dessert party, even though what I've said tonight about it being chaotic and everything, it doesn't really matter. I think, to be honest with you, the post show was probably better for the fact that you get a better spot for the fireworks.
That's a little pisshead, that is.
So, for me, I kind of got two thoughts on this, and I'm not really settled in which one I prefer out of the two pre or post dessert party. There are definite pros and cons to both, and I don't know which one I prefer. In terms of the pre and post party, when we first came in here tonight, I felt really uncomfortable. It was absolute bedlam in here, it was chaos. Everybody was trying to push towards the food and get in a line. I described it as look at the pigs at the trough. And at that moment, I know it doesn't sound very kind, but that's how it looked. It looked like everybody trying to get in and take what they could quickly. Kids running around. There's only about less than a quarter of the people in here now that were in here at the start of the dessert party. And you can hear how loud it is now, so imagine how loud it was before. We're sitting on like a plastic table with kind of plasticky chairs. The lighting is horrible. It's like there's no ambience in here. It just doesn't feel very special. As David said, the pre-party did feel a little bit more special in terms of coming in, sitting down. It was a bit more sophisticated, a bit more eloquent. I don't remember the lighting being bad. Of course, it was the same tables and chairs. That doesn't change. But it didn't feel like chaos. It didn't feel like everybody was like rushing to get the food, and there was such a long line. I didn't even want to get in the line. The drinks particularly are very nice. I think I've had 4 of these now. I'm going to try and get one more before we go as well. So I've had like 4 glasses of sparkling wine. If you had this at Disney, you would probably pay about $15 for a glass of sparkling wine. 5 glasses, I've kind of got my money's worth out of the dessert party. It's all right, the party. The drinks are wonderful. The view is wonderful. The desserts are okay. And the ambience in here is terrible. But yeah, overall, really good night, great show. And now I think we're going to try and do one more ride before we head back to the Grand Floridian for our last night. So it's 10 to 10 at night and it is still so busy in here. The Seven Dwarfs Mine Train has still got a 2-hour wait. Haunted Mansion has got a 70-minute wait. So we are going to go and do the Tomorrowland Speedway, which is a ride that I haven't done since about 2001. And have you ever done it?
No, we didn't do it last trip.
Have you ever done it at Disneyland Paris?
Yeah, now you mention it.
Don't think so. So yeah, we're going to do this sort of 10-minute wait, and then we're going to head out back to the Grand Floridian and get an early night. We've got to move hotels, so we've got to pack. You looking forward to this ride?
I'm laughing already.
Are you over the limit to drive?
100%. 100%. By about 3 times, I would imagine. Oh, left.
Oh my God, we're in Lewis Hamilton. And he's off.
But it's left. Oh, this is.
Come on, Lewis, off we go.
Done this. Woo! You can't even steer this.
What are you doing?
Done it doesn't steer.
Oh my God! What are you doing here? Ah!
Look at the truck.
It's like driving Miss Daisy, this is. Come on. Put your foot down. I think we're nearly back at the Grand Floridian.
Oh no, this is the teacup stuff.
the face he calls at home when he's parking as well. That's the parking place.
I don't have a park. When I'm parking at home, I'm looking here in my camera. Everything's chilled, no problem.
How was that?
It's great, but the steering doesn't work.
So I've regularly been critical of this ride and said they should get rid of it and it's a waste of space. But actually it was really good fun tonight. I really enjoyed it. I think the 5 glasses of wine and the cocktail probably helped with that. It was really, really good fun. And I would say if you're here, you've got time, it's got a low wait, then definitely give it a try. So just on our way out, I'm going to have a quick look at some of the merch. We're not big merch people, but there's a Spirit jersey that I quite liked. David wants to get a plush, so we're going to have a quick look for it while we're on our way out. He's got a lounge fly in his hand at the moment, I'm not sure why. Let's ask him. What you got there?
I'd love to get a little lounge fly for Rissy.
For her Christmas present? $88. I don't think we get discount off.
Yeah, but not enough to make it $20. Your dad and brother are gonna love these.
Do they come in their size though? Because they look like child shoes.
Yeah, I'm sure we can find them in their size, but how they would love them, no?
Well, if we get them in Secret Santa, that might be what we get them.
$50.
My dad would think that was a bargain. David's found a hat he likes. Oh my god, you look so cute in that.
Do you like that?
Do you want it? How much is the hat?
Probably about $100.
Is there a price on it?
How much?
$29.99. I love the Dumbo keychain. That's really cute. Oh my god, it's so soft. Feel it. Bonjour, 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 bonjour. I'm a little bit drunk. I've got to film an outro now.
This is Mr. Disney after a little dessert party. Look.
Oh my
done.
gosh.
Finished.
I've got to film the outro, and I'm actually a little bit wasted. So this could be quite fun.
This camera's going everywhere as well. I'm just letting you know.
Shall we just stand still and film it quickly?
Yeah, but I guess go under teeth, tits.
So that brings us to the end of this vlog. Oh my god, what a mad day it's been. It's been so busy with so many changes of plans due to the problem we have with Genie. So, Grand Floridian breakfast, good, in summary. Then we had a bit of pool time. The weather wasn't great, you know, it wasn't pool weather, but it was nice. I took you for a little jaunt around the lobby, which I hope you enjoyed, because I certainly did. After that, we did a little bit of packing for our move to the Riviera Resort tomorrow. We then came to Magic Kingdom, we did some rides, we saw some fireworks, we had some dessert, we had a really nice dinner at Jungle Skipper Canteen, and we finished off the day doing Tomorrowland Speedway whilst drunk. And I tell you, it's the best thing. If you've had a few drinks at Magic Kingdom, which I do not recommend, but if you've had a few drinks and you want to have some fun, do Tomorrowland Speedway. It's great. It's about 100 times better than it would be if you were sober. So anyway, we're just walking back to the Grand Floridian now. We're gonna have a little bit of gin when we get back, I think. Gin and tonic, and oh God, we sound like drunks, don't we? God, it's like this is Taylor's vlog. So we're gonna go back and have a gin and tonic and chill out, and then we go to bed. And tomorrow we are moving to the Riviera. Tomorrow we are going to Hollywood Studios. We are going to dine at Roundup Rodeo Barbecue for the first time, which I'm quite excited about. Oh, was that you? David? When you're quite ready. So tomorrow we're going to dine at tomorrow we're going to dine at, I can't even speak. Tomorrow we're going to dine at Roundup Rodeo Barbecue, the newest restaurant at Hollywood Studios. So I've heard good and bad about that, so we'll give you our honest review of that. We're going to go to the Riviera. We'll give you a little room tour when we get there. Of course, we love a room tour. You love a room tour, we love a room tour. Let's do a room tour. So we'll do a room tour. Then we go to Epcot in the evening. We've got a reservation for 9 Dragons. It depends how hungry we are as to whether we will dine at 9 Dragons or not. It is extra magic hours tomorrow night at Epcot, I believe. So we'll see what stamina we've got to power on after Epcot Forever. Anyway, that's the end of today. Tomorrow's looking great. If you've liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you like our channel, please ensure you are subscribed, that little notification bell clicked, so you know when our next video comes out. There'll be a new vlog for you next week, which will be tomorrow for us. And only one thing left to tell you, and it's actually on my t-shirt. Never grow up. He honks!